What's up, guys? Dave here with Fight Bananas, another Felicia Spencer phenomenal pick. We're here in Orlando, Florida at the Jungle MMA and Fitness. We got Fluffy, we got the co-host. We are good to go. Hey, Felicia picked Nico Price last week with a win. We're trying to get a winning streak going. A really cool event, UFC Vegas 39. It's during the day. Super excited for it. A really cool main event, but I'm intrigued to see and hear your pick. Felicia, what you thinking?
So before I get into it, though, I wanted to mention that main event.
Okay.
You know, Dern, Rodriguez.
Love it, by the way. Love this main event.
Where do you think the winner stacks up as far as contender for the title?
Both uber close, right? We talked about it. I definitely think if Dern wins, she has more buzz around her name. She's had buzz going into the UFC. I think Dern maybe even gets over Carla or right to Carla Esparza right away, and there's some kind of injury. Maybe they can even do like a Rose versus Carla, and Dern could be a backup fighter, something of that nature. It's really intriguing to see what happens with Rose and Whaley too, because you never know if there could be a trilogy fight or anything of that nature. Marina, who I really like a lot, who I already bet money on Monday morning when I saw the line. I think she's an absolute stud. I love her striking ability. I think her name doesn't have the buzz and around her, so I think she definitely needs at least one more and then a title match or a title eliminator, or we can see Carla versus Marina in January. That'd be really cool as well too. So both right there, right there.
I like it. Yeah,
okay.
It's really interesting to see where they'll stack up, what happens with the division, because they're right there. But my pick is going to be in the co-main event.
Okay.
Yeah, no one really stood out on the card as who I had to pick, but when I started doing some research, Randy Brown and Jared Gooden, it's a great matchup. I like both guys, but I feel like Gooden is in a position where he almost has to win. I feel like he got his debut in the UFC was in 2020.
Yep.
He had 2 losses in a row. He's coming off of a win, but being 1-3 is way worse than being 2-2 in the UFC, and especially starting out. Randy Brown's been around for 7 years in the UFC, wins, losses only to the best guys, beat a lot of the best guys. So he's kind of doesn't have that same pressure, I think, going into it.
Fluffy agrees.
Yeah,
Fluffy agrees.
He knows about the pressure of life.
It's such a good pick. And Randy Brown is such a good. His record's awesome. A lot more fights than I thought. Won 4 out of 5 in the UFC. His only loss in the last 2.5-3 years was to Vicente Luque, who's a stud who doesn't lose. Jared Gooden, needs this one. I kind of like it. It's a knockout, a power guy, kind of with a, living on the edge a little bit. He's kind of going for it. I like that pick a lot. I can see something, and I think that fight will be a stoppage early. First round, maybe begin the second. Either way, I think if Gooden doesn't get that big power shot, I think Randy will be good enough with counters and slippage, and I think he will piece Jared up if he doesn't get that big power shot.
Right.
So I think the fight will end.
It's definitely a risky pick, but it's my pick too.
Hey, no, I like it. That's what we are here at Fight Bananas. Felicia Spencer, phenomenal pick. We don't pick the favorites. Yeah, I agree. We go with the underdogs. Jared Gooden's like a plus 275, 300 underdog, so that's a good pick. I love it.
Yeah,
all right. There we go, guys. Felicia Spencer's phenomenal pick, Orlando, Florida. Fight Bananas. We're out.